Welcome, everybody. It's Sunday, so that means, well, maybe it's not Sunday when you're listening to this, but it's Sunday for us, and that means it's 3 nerds on a Sunday minus 1 nerd. So now it's going to be 2 nerds on a Sunday because Sonny's too sick to record with us. Sonny, if you're hearing this, does he listen to our stuff?
No.
He doesn't oh, wow.
We'll just take a clip out and post it for him.
Yeah, we got to take a clip out and post it to him because apparently he's sick, he's coughing too much, and,
his little chest hurts and, sniffling.
I think I have the black lung pop. But, so right now it's just going to be Frank and I running this show, running this bitch.
Hola.
Hello, Frank. So my name's Manny. And then Frank. Hey, Frank. There it is. There's the intro. So we're going to try to do this. This will probably be a shorter episode, because
we always say that.
They said that when I wasn't here, and it was freaking 2 hours, basically, again. But we're going to run through what we've been doing, our nerd outs, our news, and then our main topic, which Frank and I are going to try to debate. But Frank and I are normally on the same page with the superheroes. But we're going to try to debate who has the better superheroes, Marvel or DC, something a little basic. And then I think there was a new trailer that came out this week, wasn't there?
There was, but I'm not going to watch that.
Right. First of all, what have you been up to, Frank?
I've just been kind of bored. I've tried not watching as many movies. Like the last 2 weeks, I watched like 10 movies per week. It was kind of a crazy pace for me, but I was just doing that stuff. But I got tickets for Avengers for 2 days in a row.
Tickets for Avengers?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Infinity War.
Oh, you got tickets?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you were like on it, man. Like you found out that the tickets were out. And later I was reading that I guess they did it on purpose. They put a new trailer with the day that the tickets go on sale. So I think, I started seeing tickets gone like big, really fast. Like they were gone. All the good stuff in the middle.
So we didn't watch the trailer. We're not gonna boycott it, but we don't need it. We don't need the trailer, so we're not watching it. We haven't watched 1 second of it.
All I needed was the word, like the title of the movie. That's it.
I'm gonna record. I recorded on how I'm looking at my Facebook page, and I'll post that on on our Facebook on 3 Nerds on a Sunday. Not really even glancing at it, to be honest, man. Like it's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay away so bad for this because I know this movie's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to know anything.
I don't want to know anything.
I already know too much. Like,
yeah.
I already saw like a couple things that I didn't really want to see from that first trailer, but the Super Bowl trailer.
Oh, Super Bowl trailer.
Yeah, from that one, I mean.
I didn't see anything. I probably saw like maybe one still of Captain America.
Yeah, I know.
That's it. I saw them kind of standing. And
I think I heard, well, I didn't hear this, but it's basically the same trailer, but with some extra little things in it.
Yeah, I don't need the little things.
I don't need
it.
I don't want them. I want to be surprised.
I haven't been doing anything. My nerd outs are kind of boring. You're going to laugh what my nerd out is. But nope, haven't been doing much. Have been working, trying to stay off the internet as much as I can.
Same here.
Which sucks because we're trying to run this podcast, and we need the internet source because we don't have sources in Hollywood. We have sources on Facebook, and we can't really do much with it, so it's been kind of sucking. Do you have any nerd outs for this week?
Yeah, I got a few.
You always have a few, man.
I do, yeah. I try to pepper in some stuff. Usually, like late at night and stuff.
Oh, hey, not those. Not those nerd
No,
outs.
nothing like that. So I was trying to rewatch The Strain. You and me watched it, I think, when it first came out.
Yeah.
Sonny watched it too. And
Sonny.
I think we got through the first season, and it was okay, but I wasn't dying to watch the second season. And then I got kind of bored, and I was watching The Strain Season 2. It's not great, man. I watched like 5 episodes. It was kind of hard for me to watch them. But there was this cool part where Guillermo, he directed this luchador scene called The Silver Angel, and it's based on El Santo, all those old Mexican wrestling movies.
I think I remember that episode.
Yeah, I didn't even know that happened. So it's like a black and white, really cheesy scene, but it's pretty cool.
Isn't that episode 2 or something? Or episode 1?
It's like 3 or 4. It's a little bit in there. I was not expecting. I mean, I was just like really bored. And
so you didn't watch season 2 at all?
Yeah,
before
I did.
This past week?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, not before this past week. So then, yeah, I was kind of like about to turn it off, and then this started at the beginning. I was like, "What the hell is this?" What So it started off, and then like all this crazy like wrestling stuff with the vampires came up. So it's kind of cool. But,
So if you guys don't, what's his name? El Santo.
yeah, El Santo.
Well, who was he?
He's basically like the Mexican Superman. He's a masked wrestler. He kind of broke out into movies, so he's like the equivalent to The Rock, what he's done now, where he's become a huge star. But he was back in probably the 50s or 60s or something like that. He was in over 100 movies, everything from like westerns to I don't even know what else. I mean everything.
They showed him. They played a homage to him in Coco, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he
there's
still alive or no?
That I don't know. That I don't know. But we'll post like a picture of like we shared posters of the movies, so we'll put them on our Facebook so
Yeah.
people can have some culture in their lives. Anything else? What else?
Yeah. Just I saw 3 movies. I saw 3 billboards because you kind of told me that you saw it. I don't know if Sonny saw it, but we're saying fuck Sonny right now.
Yeah, fuck something. Well, we'll leave that so we could drag out this episode a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
You want me to tell you about this movie?
Which one?
3 billboards. I liked it. Okay, well, we're
no,
gonna
fine. Talk about it.
Well, I just thought that it's like a story that you've heard a million times, where some daughter dies or some loved one dies, and then some family member goes crazy and tries to solve the problem. But it was kind of a cool way that this happened. I'm not going to really give away much, but it was just like a very different take on it. It was kind of surprisingly funny sometimes, and the cast was good. You know, obviously Woody and not Steve Rockwell. What's his name? Sam Rockwell. Yeah, so they were all great and everything, and I thought it was a pretty entertaining movie, and I definitely recommend that one.
Okay. What other movie?
Disaster Artist. Google Play has like these 99-cent rentals every so often, so I'll catch up on movies that I'm not really gonna purchase or anything like that, but I will rent them. I saw this movie. It was like, I don't know, man. That James Franco, man. Like, I forgot it was him for a while.
He did a good job, right?
Yeah, I was like, he took it so seriously that like I believed it was him for a while. Like, especially when he would show up with like sunglasses and stuff. It's just funny.
I'm telling you, he did a great job.
But the story behind it was kind of cool, man. Like, I thought it was a good story. Like, you could definitely identify with the characters, and if you kind of like dig deeper into the real people, they kind of had a very similar like path to the movie. There's a couple things that changed and stuff like that, but
they just change. It always changes for like the movie to make it more entertaining.
Because I think in real life, let me think, what's his name? Not Greg? Tommy, the other guy, Greg. He's more like he's not as nice to Tommy like in real life. Like I think he'll tell him straight up that his script sucks. Okay. And he didn't want to be part of the movie, but he ended up doing it anyway. But I mean, it was like the whole time it was not as funny as I thought, but that's okay because the story was still pretty good. So
the only reason why I think it's funny is if you watch The Room, and you see the process behind it, and that's what makes you funny. And
like some of the takes where Tommy can't figure out how to say like a simple line.
Yeah, and then Tommy,
so funny, man.
Like Franco playing Tommy is funny because if you watch The Room and you watch the interviews he's done, like. The person is just weird. Now, Tommy's weird. He'll know. If we have Tommy on this podcast, he'll say he's weird. Yeah. I'm very weird. That's okay.
Well, the thing was, like, he's so much older, though. That's that's what creeped out Greg's mom, that he's taking his kid away. Like, he was 19
like a 19-year-old kid.
Yeah,
just
going to
away.
California
We're
with
going to California.
Some, like, random, crazy 50-year-old European dude in a nice car. Takes him away. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mark.
You got to watch it. It's actually pretty good. Last one I saw was Ravenous. Have you heard of it?
Don't tell me. It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes, hold on. And it's a horror flick?
Yeah.
Yes. And it's one of the best ones out right now.
It's supposedly, yes, it is.
Better than Veronica?
I don't think so. I liked Veronica better. I don't know if it's the language thing. They're both foreign. I don't even know if Ravenous has an English track, but it's in French and you have subtitles. And
Netflix normally doesn't do dubbed.
Yeah, no, they don't.
When they did Kung Fu Hustle on Netflix.
For real?
Yeah, they did a while back. It was all subtitled.
It was all subtitled? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the movie. It's very slow, and it's kind of what I like about it is that the shots are really nice. Like where they filmed it is really beautiful. Like they did a really good job on the locations, and the gore is really good.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a very slow movie, and it's subtitles, so you got to be in the right mood because you're gonna have to sit there and pay attention and read and kind of go slow. And
is it a monster movie?
It is, but honestly, the zombies are in it like 20%
Oh, it
of
is
the
a
time.
zombie movie. I forgot.
Yeah.
That's another thing I was gonna say.
But it's like a different take on it. I'm not gonna ruin it, but it's a little bit different take. It's definitely worth a watch. It's just like the pace, you gotta be prepared for it. It's not fast paced. It's not action. It's
Nice.
like that, but it's good. I liked it.
Nice. Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're just drinking? It's okay.
I'm
You can
drinking.
drink
Sorry,
on the job.
that's all.
Man, let me really think. Oh yeah, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I'm close to the end of Dragon Ball Super, and honestly, this is like the best definition of a nerd out because I come home and I want to watch these episodes, and I have fun watching these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And then a new episode just happened yesterday. I saw one picture of it. I'm trying to erase it from my mind because I only saw it for like 2 seconds.
What episode? Like 120 something?
I'm on 122-ish, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, they're on like 130, 129, something like that.
Damn, you really caught up, man.
Yeah, like I'm surprised how fast. I'm at 123 right now.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised how fast I caught up with it.
I wish I had something like that to watch. Like you can't wait to get home and watch like 3 or 4 episodes.
I just saw the picture again. God damn it. They're on 130.
I'm gonna turn around.
They're on 130. It looks amazing, dude. Even like the colors and
They have a new intro, right?
you know how they change the intro every so often. So I've already gone like that's how I know I've been watching the show for so long. But so good. Another nerd out. Okay, I guess I'll say this since you said non-superhero stuff. I've been watching the show Love on Netflix. Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't heard of it.
I'm gonna kill his name, but it's one of my favorite people in Hollywood right now. It's he's a director, he's a producer, Judd Apatow.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Love that guy. And
Yeah, he's awesome.
I'm starting to get Violet into it too. So he produced a show, and I guess he kind of made it basically. It's called Love. It's about this one girl who has like an alcoholic problem. I think she's a nympho. Just all this kind of weird stuff, man. But she's normal at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then this nerd guy, super nerd. He works on sets. He's actually a teacher on set. So if there's a kid that's an actor or an actress, he teaches the kid while everything else is going on. So he lives on set with the kid basically and just teaches them.
It's like interesting people, I guess, right?
He's not a really good teacher. Like he's a pushover. Yeah, that's
Show me
it.
a picture.
Love.
This is it?
He's a pushover, and then she's more like outgoing. He's not maybe as outgoing.
Like strong-willed and stuff, and he's kind of just
just
go with whatever she says.
But it's good. It's a really good, really down to earth. Nothing crazy happens really in there, and it's just funny people are involved with it.
So it's like these two. It follows their lives, and then and whatever
it's
else
3
happens.
seasons if I'm not mistaken. This is the last season, unfortunately. And even like the growth that I saw in character development, it's actually pretty cool. Like,
Well, he comes out of his shell, maybe, or something.
he
like
comes
that.
out of his shell.
Yeah.
She didn't really show much love before, and now she's actually showing some love. So it's like real world love. Like me and Violet watching, we start laughing because we could see stuff like that.
Yeah.
He does petty stuff, like he gets pissed at her because he got him sick. And then it's just kind of stupid things, but
yeah, it sounds good, man.
it's pretty good stuff. I'm not really
I'll
watching.
have to watch it with Nicole.
Yeah, it's good, man. I'm not really watching anything else. I'm waiting for baseball season to come back around.
Yeah, I know you were showing me all the pictures of the new park they have at Wrigley.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you into a Cubs fan this year, man. And maybe not even a Cubs fan, but I'm gonna have you enjoy yourself out because it's fun.
The thing
It's
I
fun
never
going
done
to
is
those.
like just go like spend the whole day like hang out at the park, drink all day and watch the game and stuff like that.
Yeah, I haven't missed home opener, I think, in like 11 years. So that's the one game I always want to go to.
Nice.
So we'll see how it
Because
goes from there.
the experience, right? Like everybody's really happy. Like
So before I went because the Cubs sucked, and that was the one time of year everyone had hope. Even if we knew they were going to suck, we had one hope that this is going to be the season that took over everything.
how long ago did they win again? 5 years?
2016.
Oh,
They won
okay.
in 2016.
Yeah, I'm not the sports guy.
No, you're not the sports guy. They won in 2016. So last year in 2017 was the first year that, of course, I go to a home opener and they're champions. So they had like a ring ceremony.
Oh,
They
nice,
had different
nice.
jerseys that they wore with the gold. So it was really weird.
Was it harder to get tickets? Like
It was because
more expensive and
they
everything?
not so much the expense, but it was just like where I wanted to get tickets. Like I didn't get tickets where I wanted to. They were like shitty seats.
Yeah.
But they turned it into a 2-day event, so I had to get both tickets. I wanted to get both tickets, so it was home
Because of all
opener.
the ceremonies and all that.
Yeah, home opener. They were raising the banner basically to show that they're champions. It's in baseball. It's like you got to win the pennant, and the pennant's basically like a flag, and then you win the championship. And then the second day, which was game number 2 for the Cubs, they gave out the rings.
Yeah.
So that's the first time the fans actually got to see the rings, how they looked, and all that. So that was really cool. This year it's going to be weird because now we're going back to non-being winners, and
So maybe you'll thin out the crowd.
no, it's not going to turn out. No,
No?
hell no, dude.
No.
Like, do you remember how the Blackhawks were in Chicago?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is like 10 times, man. This is like growing and
Yeah.
boiling over. So, and then they have a great team. So they
Nice.
might win again this year. So
That's
it's
good.
going to be great. Other than that, that's really it, man. That's my
Yeah.
nerd outs.
Yeah.
You got anything else to add in?
No, that's all I've been doing. Kind of slow for me.
So let's go back to Three Billboards real quick. What did you like about it?
I like the humor in it, and like it wasn't so grim the whole time. Like the way that the
It
mother-
wasn't grim. It was a very grim story, but it was not grim.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the way that the mom deals with it is just it's very different. Like especially when you get later into the story where you learn how the relationship is with her kids
Yeah.
and the husband and
Yeah.
stuff. Like you could kind of see how her approach is going to be a little different than anybody else, and I don't know, man. That's the part I really enjoyed, like just seeing everything kind of explode from her previous experience with her kids, and then how everything happened, and then you could see that she would do something like that, like put up billboards or something crazy like
Yeah.
that.
Now, after watching this movie and watching The Shape of Water, do you think, because I think these were the top 2 movies about to win Best Picture. I think. I got to look at all the list again, but I
Yeah.
think these were. Dunkirk, I think we could agree that that's fine that they didn't win Best Picture.
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Wasn't I, Tanya
I, Tanya was one of them.
in the running?
Hold on.
Was Darkest Hour in the running?
Darkest Hour was in the running, so we didn't see Darkest Hour, though,
Yeah,
correct?
I haven't seen it
Okay.
yet, no.
I
do want to.
So here were no, there's more than 3. Get out of here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get the nominees.
Yeah.
We probably didn't watch most of these though. Okay. So it was Call Me by Your Name. I didn't watch that. Did you watch that?
No, what is that again?
It's basically a little boy.
Oh yes, I remember
Falls
this.
in
No, I
love with a
haven't
guy
seen it.
and finds out he's
unfortunately.
gay. Darkest Hour.
No, I didn't see it.
Okay. Dunkirk. We saw that. Get Out. We saw that. Lady Bird.
I didn't see it.
Phantom Thread.
No,
The Post.
no, I didn't see that either.
All right. Okay. So we saw 1, 2,
1, 2,
3, 4.
4,
4.
4.
And I think the 4 that we saw were in the running for the Best Picture. Okay.
They were like the favorites, probably.
Yeah, The Post had like Steven Spielberg and Hank,
okay.
but we didn't hear anything about that really.
Well,
The
Lady
Phantom-
Bird was like everybody was upset that it didn't win.
Lady Bird was another one, so that's another one I'm gonna have to watch just because I want to compare all of them.
Yeah, me too.
I was surprised Get Out was in there, but I mean, with how much it brought up when it first came out, like I mean,
Yeah.
duh.
It was great and everything. It just come on. I mean, I'm
gonna watch it again.
Top tiered material, man.
I'm gonna watch it again, and then Darkest Hour. I mean, you just had a great acting in there, and he won Best Actor, so that's great for that. Call Me by Your Name is that foreign movie. Well, actually, I don't even think it's foreign. I think it is.
I don't know, to be honest. Completely honest with you. Don't know.
So after watching Three Billboards, Shape of Water, Get Out, and Dunkirk, do you think The Shape of Water was still the best movie that should have won?
Yes, but I will admit that I probably have like a 10% like bias, maybe more. I don't know. I just really like the movie.
try to take as much out as you can.
I'm trying, yeah. Well, here's one thing. Like his last movie, Crimson Peak, I wasn't blown away. Like if it didn't win any awards, which I don't think it did, I wouldn't have been mad.
No.
So taking that away, like going into this movie, I thought it was going to be like a similar tone to Crimson Peak, so I wasn't even that excited. I even waited. I didn't even go to the theater to see it. I waited a while.
We were making fun of it when it was coming out.
Yeah, we were. We were like, oh, this is
Ape Sapien.
Yeah, exactly. We were like, the fish guy looks just like anything else. So taking all that away, I still, like, out of pure enjoyment, I enjoyed that movie more than any of the other ones.
So, yes or no, or I guess not yes or no, does it still stand as Best Picture?
Yes, for me, yes.
I think it does too. I think everything just tied in together. The music, the story, the characters, the visual. I mean, that was the Best Picture.
And it's like almost like at the end, like how do you feel at the end? Like even though maybe something did a better job, like on a technical level or a writing level or any other level, it's kind of like how do you feel after the movie? And Shape of Water gave me like the best kind of feelings after. Like just I wanted to look at the soundtrack. I wanted to look at the sets. I wanted more stuff like that, you know?
Yep. So remember last week I said I had a gripe about Shape of Water, and I was going to give the listeners one more week to watch it before I said it. So here's my gripe.
Okay.
It's almost too predictable. Almost too predictable. From the very beginning, I wish they did not point out the simple fact that she had like markings on her neck, on both sides of her neck.
Like who would do that to the baby?
Who would do that to the baby and all that?
Yeah.
And I would like to think I'm a smart guy. Instantly, I knew those were gills.
Do you start looking like in movies when you watch them? Do you just turn off and just let it happen, or do you kind of like try to figure stuff out, or I bet this is gonna happen?
Depending on what kind of movie it is, if it's a movie that's really in your face and like you got to figure this out. Or it's like it's a no-brain mystery. Then part of the fun is like, okay, this did it, that did it. This one was I was trying to go. There was no mystery to it. It was just a story. So I'm just gonna try to sit there and just enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that part. That's the one part. The one gripe I have on this whole movie is that why are you gonna put markings on her neck like that?
But then here's what could happen. Like if you just what would happen if they didn't show them and nothing, they never said anything, and then at the end she just has them. Like, would you be annoyed that that came out of nowhere? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
It's like kind of a double-edged sword, but yeah, I could see. I mean, they did give that away.
Okay, I guess. I don't know. But, like, I don't know. They could, like, hit them.
They could have done something. Well, maybe just show one on one side.
Correct.
Like, something instead of all three on both sides.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, she's a fish.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But there's still some mystery behind her. Like, now that I'm talking about it, like, now I can see where the beauty of it is in the story because it just adds more mystery to her. Maybe she wasn't mute before. Maybe she is mute because she is a sea monster, just like... does he have a name?
No, it's just the creature or...
Just like the creature in the movie, because the creature didn't really talk.
No. Just made noises. And that's really it. Yeah.
And they have very similarities. They love eggs. They always cook eggs and all that. So
yeah,
it's a great rewatch.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rewatch that.
Before we go on to the news, there was a cool little thing I found on YouTube. It's by Vanity Fair. And
surprised to hear that.
Yeah. I was... oh, damn, I saw the picture again.
Stay off YouTube, everybody, if you don't want to see adventure stuff.
Oh, man, dude. Let me see if I can find the Vanity Fair thing.
I saw that, too, and I was so annoyed. I was like,
saw what? That one picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that.
It wasn't a picture of anything. It was a picture of...
It's really nothing.
Of Captain America. But it just looks good. It just looks good. These videos, Travel Thirsty, Violet hates them.
Where is it? Okay.
Guys, if you...
Do you like that Anthony Bourdain show?
No, this is not pop culture stuff.
Okay.
If you go on YouTube and look up, I guess, like Travel Thirsty, maybe? Yeah, Travel Thirsty. It's this guy who goes to these shops.
They have a lot of views, man.
Yeah, dude.
Millions.
And I will tell you why. They go to these shops, and it's full HD. I don't think it's 4K, but it's full HD.
I could tell why she doesn't like them.
Why? Why do you think?
Animal cruelty.
They pick the freshest animal, and they
eat them.
They eat them. They show them how they cook them.
What do you like about it?
Because it starts from beginning to end, kind of thing. Like it's a beautiful thing with it.
So like grab it out of the ocean and then
Yeah, like just to show us where the food comes from.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
I'll have to look that up. I'll check it out.
I found it one night, and I'm like,
I'm interested in
one morning, and I'm like, oh, cool.
What is it again? The Living what?
Travel Thirsty.
Travel Thirsty. That's completely wrong.
Hold on, let me try to.
I'm gonna do a search here.
Yeah. It's really cool. Vanity Fair. Basically what it does, it picks an actor or picks a composer. Like I saw one, so I saw one with Tommy Wiseau, and he breaks down the scene from Disaster Artist. He points out all the stuff. He points it out.
Oh, so cool. So he breaks down the scenes and stuff.
He breaks it down. There's another one I saw with Peele. And he talks about this is the one I was going to show you. He talks about Get Out and the different fan theories.
Nice.
And he confirms the most popular fan theories, and he says no, that's not it. Another one was Hans Zimmer's breakdown of his legendary career. So he goes through not each one, but like the biggest movies that he was in or that he composed for.
So I see like a still of Inception.
Yeah, like his thought process of everything. So that was very, very, very good.
And I know you, like always with the Hans Zimmer, like after a movie, you'll go out, seek out the soundtrack and stuff. So that must have been a good one for you.
That one was good too. Jordan Peele, the Get Out fan theories. Yeah. So I was really surprised, and now I guess they have other little fun things here, like they have a fear box and all that.
Is this the one where they have people like answer like Twitter stuff? Like they'll grab like Jackie Chan and then he'll answer a bunch of stuff?
No, because we probably would have seen it already.
Okay.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I thought it was Vanity Fair for some reason.
Maybe it is, but
it looks like they got some pretty interesting stuff. Like if you had like certain celebrities or certain movies, there's like Seth Rogen and
there's funny ones when they Nick Kroll, he hijacks a stranger's Tinder. I think I've seen that one before. Hilarious. So it's really good. I'm gonna start watching that. Adam Scott. People say I look like Adam Scott. Anyway, moving on. You got any news?
No.
Okay.
I'll let you handle it.
News is gonna really be sucky because, as we were saying before, we're trying to stay off the internet with it. So I'm gonna just take a couple stuff that I thought was interesting from the past week and this week. Rotten Zombie confirms The Devil's Rejects sequel 3 from Hell. We were
I haven't seen any of them, actually.
I was waiting for Sonny, so that one's one.
Have you seen him?
I did not see him, man. I don't know. Yeah.
He's hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys hear, or not guys, because fuck Sonny. Did you hear Nicolas Cage as Superman?
We should add a counter. Ding, ding.
Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
What? Nicolas Cage?
It's Superman.
No.
Officially. Yeah.
In what?
In Teen Titans Go.
Oh, come on.
As the voice. Nicolas Cage finally became Superman for Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans.
When was the live action for him? Was it supposed to be the 90s?
It was supposed to be the 90s, yeah. It was supposed to be the 90s with what's his name?
Burton.
Tim Burton.
Right?
Tim Burton.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So, Hasley? I think she's a singer. Yeah, that singer is playing Wonder Woman. And Little Yachi is playing Green Lantern. He's a rapper.
Okay.
So it's I don't know what they're doing.
I'm a little bit out of touch with the pop culture people.
Yeah, that's fine. There's another news article. Josh Brolin confirms Deadpool 2 is going through reshoots. You want to know the reason why?
So they're delaying the movie?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You want to know the reason why?
Yep. Why?
Poor test screenings.
Oh, wow.
Poor test screenings. So I got this from Geek Tyrant. I love that website. And then it's also from an interview from EW, Entertainment Weekly. It says, I'm up here right now in snowy Vancouver doing reshoots, given that it's a satire of all superhero movies, especially Marvel. How can you not?
I'm surprised they let him say that.
Yeah. So basically, let me see if I could get to the spots. So the blogger Jemery Conrad, this is from MovieWeb, took to Twitter over the weekend to announce that someone close to him saw a test screening of Deadpool 2 and revealed that the initial review was not what he expected to hear. He said Fox screened Deadpool 2 tonight, not Dark Phoenix again. And yikes.
In March?
Huh?
In March? This month?
Yeah, it would happen pretty close.
It comes out in 2 months?
First reaction wasn't what I expected to hear. Conrad didn't stop there and went into a little bit more detail after some people asked what the problems were. Again, there's a spoiler alert with this one. I don't think it's too much. Conrad says that it's about a 30 minutes longer than the first movie, that the plot is lacking, and they waste the Vanessa character. So I believe she's Domino, right?
Is she?
Who's
so
Vanessa?
His girlfriend from the first movie?
Oh, no,
okay.
never mind. No, Vanessa.
I wouldn't be mad about wasting her. What's so great about her?
Because she's a good actress, I guess. I don't know.
The first one was perfect length. Like, if you had 30 minutes, it's a little too long, man.
And then the tweet mentioned above has now been deleted. I have, and then Robert Meyer Burnett. I have, from my perspective, with what I've heard, they've made a huge Alien 3 blunder with the story.
Alien 3.
Yeah. Now we're comparing it to Alien 3.
I'm trying to think what would be the blunder there. I mean, Alien 3 is not good.
Have you seen Alien 3? It was not good at all.
No, of course. I guess they're just saying it's bad, but not for, like...
Like, Alien 1 was great. Alien 2 was even better. Alien 3 was a piece of shit in the fucking toilet.
Of course.
Man, dude. Tim Miller leaving.
Tim Miller, the director?
Tim Miller,
After this, he's leaving? Or
no, he's not even doing this right now, man.
The reshoots?
He's not doing that. I don't think Tim Miller is doing it.
Second unit or something?
It's not. No, Tim Miller left.
Oh, he just
Tim Miller's left. Tim Miller left after this. Who's doing Deadpool 2?
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah. Deadpool 2 is being directed by...
Damn. I wasn't expecting that, man.
It sucks.
Well, we really haven't seen anything from the movie. We just saw Deadpool, like, messing around. Playing with toys and, stuff like that.
Who is the damn director?
The first one?
No, Tim Miller was the director for the first one.
Mm.
David Leitch.
I never heard of the guy.
Exactly. Well, I mean, he made his director debut on he did John Wick.
Did he?
Yeah.
What? I thought the other guy did it.
Who?
The one who used to be Keanu's
Chad?
Stunt double or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he
support test screenings, huh?
Yeah, he did a little bit of John Wick. So yeah, that kind of scared me this weekend. And then pronounce that name for me.
Christopher Eccleston.
Eccleston. Yeah, there it is. I didn't know he did G.I. Joe. And I didn't know he was the evil elf in Thor.
I never heard of the guy.
So people who don't know who he was the first Doctor Who in the reboot. So the bald one.
Okay.
And he hates doing superhero movies, apparently. Let's see what he said. When criticism has spent time on G.I. Joe and Thor, the actor said, working on something like G.I. Joe was horrendous. I just wanted to cut my throat every day. And Thor? Just a gun in my mouth.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. Like, what the hell? And then he goes on saying that Doctor Who almost destroyed his career, and that's why he actually ended up in the United States doing those kind of movies.
Did anybody know who he was before that?
Yeah, he was huge in Doctor Who, man.
Before Doctor Who, I mean.
Oh, no. Doctor Who started, I think, his stuff, and I think he's been in other movies, too.
Yeah. Maybe it just isn't like the huge productions like that, I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, and then there was one more, and it actually came out today. Zack Snyder was actually on Twitter, and he might have dropped a little hint about Justice League Part 2 that's not happening. He says Zack Snyder says the Trinity shot from Batman vs. Superman was a reference to his planned Justice League Part 2. And apparently, if you see in the movie, there is 3 crosses behind Superman when he gets defeated. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I don't even remember that.
And he says never noticed the guy. His name is Josh Costilla. He was never noticed before the 3 crosses in the back. And then Kendrick, someone named Kendrick said, "Yep." And then Zach said that's a reference to Justice League 2.
Wait, they were supposed to be dead? All three of them?
No. No, there was just 3 crosses in the background.
Crosses? Why?
Let me see if we could pull it up. But there was 3 crosses in the background of the movie. If I could get to this real quick. Play Batman vs. Superman. Let's see if it does.
Oh, I thought you meant in Justice League.
No,
crosses.
I'm sorry. Batman
okay.
vs. Superman. Towards the end. Now, do you remember or no?
No.
Okay, we'll pull it up. But it says, "Wait, you just." And then Zack Snyder replied to the guy, to the fan. He says, "That's a reference to Justice League 2." And then someone was like, "Wait, did you just drop a huge bomb on us?" And he says, "Until it wasn't." Hashtag until it wasn't, because Justice League 2 is officially not happening.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's not.
How is it not happening?
Well, not with Zach. Not Zach's story.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We're gonna We're gonna kind of go
Well,
there.
they basically fired him, right?
Yeah, he's done, dude. Okay, here we go. This is towards the end. We're starting at
So is it when they stand up to
2 hours and 40 minutes in the movie towards the end. I haven't seen this movie in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen it for a while.
Damn. Badass.
Batman looks awesome, though.
Badass. Okay, so right there, if you stop it right at 2:41 exactly.
So this is after Superman does his thing.
Yeah, after Superman dies. After Superman dies,
Yeah.
in the worst way possible, you see
Yeah.
3 crosses in the back. You'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see Batman, you see Wonder Woman, and Superman's on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very.
So 1, 2, 3.
It was a very.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, just he didn't say because
He didn't say what it was, but they were probably saying like the new gods. The new gods was a thing. But I don't know.
They're fucking grasping at straws, man. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my
And then, so we're watching the extended version, and right after 2:41, 2 hours and 41 in the movie, you see an extended scene. In this extended scene, you will see, dun 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 dun, a better looking Steppenwolf! Look at him. He just looks so much better there, man.
yeah, he does look better. The armor is better. He's less generic.
So much less generic, man.
God, he was like a freaking.
Oh, and then they said that you see his butt in the movie. Yeah.
Steppenwolf's butt?
Yeah, Steppenwolf's butt. So we'll go in. We'll check that out.
This Lex Luthor is so terrible.
No, I like that Lex Luthor.
No.
I liked him.
I thought you didn't.
I did, kinda. Like, I can see why he's crazy. I mean, it could have done a little bit better, but I like him.
I can't.
He was just over the top. I mean, I don't know. I like it. I could stand this movie. I could stand Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah, more than the others.
More than Justice League.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
I don't know. I had fun watching Justice League at first, though. All right, are we done with the
but you didn't buy it.
Are we done with the news?
Yes.
Okay, what else are we doing? What's next?
What's your main topic?
Main topic. I don't even know if I want to do it anymore. But it was who had the better superheroes, Batman or DC or Marvel, in our opinion.
Yeah.
I've always said that DC had probably the weakest lineup of the characters of Marvel. I think.
Always said that, or as a kid, or when? Because like, my theory is like you got like your kid version, and then you have like the now version.
Well, now version, because when I was a kid, I mean, I knew the mainstream.
Yeah.
But now going into it, like, if you go into Marvel, you have the X-Men, you have the Fantastic Four, and I feel like there's just so much better stories there than you get with DC and all them, you know?
I think the main heroes, like if you think about the most popular ones, to me, Marvel has better ones. But for like the back catalog, like the deeper you get into Marvel, the less I like them. If you do the same thing for DC, like the deeper you go, I find more like little weirdo characters and stuff that I like better than Marvel.
I feel like the pool is deeper with Marvel.
Yeah, I think. I think so.
I think the pool is deeper with Marvel if you start dipping a little deeper and all that. So, who's Batman in Marvel? Who's their Batman?
I
Like,
mean,
I'm not saying like copying powers and all that.
like what?
Popularity wise.
Oh, okay.
Who is Marvel's Batman?
Probably.
Who's more popular, Batman or Superman? Let's first start with that.
Holy crap! I don't know. Probably Superman.
I would think Superman. Okay, let's
Just a
stick with
little
Superman. In popularity wise, not superhero wise or anything. Who is Superman's equivalent to Marvel?
Probably Spider-Man. I don't know who else. Anybody? Maybe Wolverine. Those two.
No.
It's gotta be one of those two.
Really? Like, if we could stand the whole... If we could go outside right now, hold a picture,
Yeah.
and we talk to people, I'm sure we're going to see, oh, that's Superman, that's Superman, that's Superman.
Yeah.
If we hold the same picture of Spider-Man,
Yeah.
are we going to get Spider-Man, Spider-Man,
I
Spider-Man?
think you will.
How about Wolverine?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Either one of them two. But
You think we'll hold a picture of Wolverine, and everyone will say, oh, that's Wolverine?
I think so. By now, I mean, look
You
at how
don't
many
think they'll
movies.
say, oh, that's that man. That's Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. I mean, well,
We need characters. We need the name.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you don't want him to say anything about the
No.
movies? Spider-Man then.
Spider-Man. Okay.
Easy.
How about Batman to Marvel?
I don't
I
know.
guess you could say now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, if we could think about it, who was it? Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, that's
These
true.
movies have done so much
Yeah. If
more
I
for
couldn't name
Marvel.
anybody.
Marvel, these movies done so much more for Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I think now it's probably Iron Man. Compare Batman to Iron Man.
Yeah.
Even though their powers are very similar, like they don't have any powers. They just have money.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
Go down the list. Wonder Woman and who?
Let me think. Probably Black Widow. I don't know if you're trying to. Stick
I would
with
say
a
Captain
woman.
America.
Oh, okay.
I would say Captain America. I don't think Black Widow is as popular.
No,
For the simple reason there's no movie. There isn't. And Scarlett Johansson's been in all of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
Since Iron Man 2.
yeah, since Iron Man 2. So that's where my kind of thing is that I don't think DC, like, look at the DC movies, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess they don't have the big cojones to make their own movies.
But they're still banking on those three. Like,
Look what happened with Green Lantern.
yeah.
Green Lantern failed. Is there a Flash movie?
No.
No, but the TV show's a hit.
Yeah.
But they don't believe in the Flash as much as they do in all the other characters.
Yeah. Not even. Well, let me think. Now, I guess they kind of believe in Aquaman because they're making a movie, but
Yeah, and they only believe in him because they have a kick-ass actor to play him.
yeah, that's right.
And they only believe in him after the test screenings of
Yeah.
Justice League, and they say, "Hey,
This
Aquaman is
version
one of the best."
him.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly.
But look how long it took for that to happen. If DC has been out longer than Marvel,
Yeah, I think Justice League #1 was 60s.
probably
Early
But
60s.
even
He was in the
Superman,
original roster, yeah.
even Superman came out in like the 40s. Batman came out in the 40s.
Yeah.
And there's no, like, and their equivalent character in Marvel, like the person with the same power and all that, came out maybe like 20 years later.
Yeah.
I saw something on Facebook that comparing, like, they were showing that they just copy off each other.
Yeah.
And I think it was doing that DC's better than everybody because it would show, like, they would show Batman.
Let me think.
And Batman's equivalent in Marvel, according to them, is Moon Knight.
Yeah, yeah.
And Moon Knight came out like 30 years after Batman. Or there was one called
There's a whole
Blue
bunch.
Beetles. Blue
Yeah.
Beetle. There's one for Marvel called Beetle.
And he's
know.
got a blue costume as well.
I don't think he has a blue he has a
Oh,
red
okay.
costume.
All right. Yeah, there's a bunch of little copies.
I found it earlier today. I don't think I could find it again. But that's my thing. Even if Marvel did copy them, like those characters that I saw, I've never really heard Beetle before.
No, I don't think I even have.
Yeah, so I've never heard Beetle before, so that doesn't really do anything to me. But I think Marvel, and this is why I wanted Sonny here, man, because he's the one who fights against me. But I think Marvel does have a deeper pull and better storytelling than DC.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think they do. Movies, for sure, is no contest. Comics, Marvel. I
Comics,
like the Marvel stuff better sometimes. There's some really good DC, but
I would say comics probably.
it's
maybe-
harder to find DC stuff that you actually want to read, though.
I wanted to read the 52. The Batman parts and the Justice League ones were actually halfway decent.
Oh, yeah.
I would say that the comic part, DC... No.
They come and go, I think.
They come and go.
Well, Marvel does too, though.
I think they have better stories in DC, in the comic part, I want to say. But character-wise, I think it's all Marvel. Like, they transition better on screen. I don't know if it's Marvel themselves, a better company.
Yeah,
that they
I
actually...
think it's the creators, man, who are making them transition.
You think so? The creators?
Because I never, like... all these years, right? Like, I used to read more comics probably when I was like 18. Mm-hmm. And I never liked Iron Man. Like,
yeah.
I thought he was cool because...
Iron Man was nothing like how he is in the movies, man.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I like the idea of him, like, this cool suit that can shoot lasers and stuff. But, I mean, like, the character was just never that great. Like, even though he was, like, a main part of the Avengers and in a lot of comics... I just never thought he was like charismatic or anything. So it's until they made him that way. But the same thing with like Aquaman. Look what you could do. Like, I don't think I've ever read a good Aquaman comic.
I never read a comic.
Like the new 52 stuff was like okay, but it really wasn't that good.
No.
To me. But now that they made him like, you know, this Jason Momoa, like kick-ass, like drinker kind of guy.
That's what it needed.
You gotta like. You could take anyone and make them really good, or you can make them look like crap.
I would say you could take anyone just for the simple reason on what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
A complete nobody squad that no one wanted to watch.
I did.
And they made it into a movie, man. They made it into a movie, and it's one of their more popular ones.
Well,
too,
I read the comics like probably like I said when I was like 18, like in 05. Was when I really liked them. I got into them. I read there's a series of them, like it's got probably like 4 comics or 4 trade paperbacks, and I read them, and really honestly like Drax was not funny at all.
No.
Star-Lord was not cool or interesting, really. He was kind of cool, I guess. His armor was kind of cool and his mask and stuff, but like he wasn't, like he himself was not interesting.
Yeah, and Groot was an asshole.
No, yeah, Groot was like more evil, like dark.
Yeah.
And then so what I did like was Rocket. He was always like a smart ass. He's pretty much what he is now in the movies, but the rest of them were not like that. So the fact that they turned him into that was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Like I remember when the first trailer came out for Guardians and we were pissed. I was pissed that he didn't have like that Australian accent or something or that British accent. But it makes it work, man. I mean, it's,
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. For Rocket.
I think this all goes into like we're so pissed that DC can't fucking make movies, man. Like,
yeah.
God.
And I can't get into the TV shows for some reason.
I can't get into TV shows either, man. Like,
I want to, man. I really do.
Like, I like Gorilla Grodd a lot, so I watched that episode. But everything after that, I couldn't watch anymore. Like, I didn't watch it.
Nah.
I don't know, man. It
does suck that they can't pull it up, man, because it's, like you're saying, like, there's some pretty good DC stuff, man.
Who's your favorite superhero character of all times?
Oh, God. I can't even tell you, really. I could tell you Batman is my favorite.
All time?
Always been. Since I was a kid, even now.
All time?
All time.
Like, no one will top him?
Nope.
Not even Spider-Man?
Nope.
Not even Wolverine?
Nah. He's not in... I don't know. I'm trying to think about that, because if you think about it, Wolverine is a little more interesting because he was like... He's been around longer. He's like 200-something years old, so he's got all this history. He was in Japan, and he had all these crazy stories over there, and then he's got that crazy past where he was in the wilderness after he got the experiment. And Batman's kind of like, he went to go train for a while, and then he just kind of does the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
So, like, it's kind of like makes me jump back on my decision there. But
okay, so my favorite is Batman and Spider-Man, I would probably say.
Spider-Man?
Who do you think have the better villains, Batman or Spider-Man?
Batman for sure.
The Rogues Gallery for Batman is better than Spider-Man's?
Yeah.
It's better than Venom, Carnage,
Damn it.
Doc Ock.
I hate you, man.
Mysterio.
You know what? Like, for Batman, he's probably got... You could name probably like 6 good ones, and then you kind of start pulling at strings. Like,
okay,
after
let's
that.
see. Joker, Scarecrow, Penguin. Oh, Croc.
Yep.
Bane.
Yep.
I think you have 5. Oh, Riddler.
Yep.
Two-Face.
Mm-hmm. I guess he's got a pretty good number.
Who else?
Clayface.
Oh.
Ra's al Ghul.
Oh.
What else? He's got a bunch of little ones like Calendar Man and.
That Calendar Man doesn't count.
That's the thing, like
Pig.
when you get far enough, it's like starts to get stupid. Like, or it's like the Spider-Man 2. I mean, like.
Okay, so we got 8. No, 9. We got 9 there.
9.
Let's do Spider-Man.
Okay.
Venom, Carnage,
Yep.
Mysterio, Kraven, fuck the Shocker. Who else we got? Who else? Vulture.
Yeah.
Who else?
Scorpion.
Bunch
of animals, basically. Goblin.
Green Goblin,
Hobgoblin. What is it? It's like 10 already.
It's 9. How
9?
Quick we came up with that.
Yeah, those come faster. I don't know why. Maybe the animal thing.
Maybe because they're just like colorful and they actually like they give like with Spider-Man. Those characters they actually fight each other. I think. And it's not like a game of thoughts or a game of thinking. Where Batman's more of a game of like chess against someone. He doesn't go because he could punch their he could kick their asses.
Yeah. Well, except for Bane.
Bane, it's actually
and
like
Clayface probably.
Yeah.
So he's got like more psychological challenges.
Yes.
Like
and I think that's what
like
makes Batman a little bit better because it's not even though he's probably like one of the best fighting characters, it's more psychological. It's like shit. And more mind thinking. Like you gotta see where he's gonna place his next move. Spider-Man, because it's fighting.
His guys are a little stupid, like Rhino, like we forgot him.
Oh, I forgot about Rhino.
But he's just 10. A big idiot. So I mean, most of them are just you're right. There's just stupid characters. they just fight and they just don't have much of a brain.
And I think that's what made Spider-Man 2 the movie a little bit better because I mean they gave Doc Ock a backstory a little bit more, and even though it was just fighting, like I mean. He was a scientist. You got to think about it, kind of stuff, and how to beat him and all that.
Yeah.
So it was good, man. Like I don't know. Damn. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
I never thought about the fighting and all that.
Yeah. No, I didn't either. I didn't even think about that. They are more colorful, they're ridiculous, like green and yellow.
Like they're cooler to see, man. Like Spider-Man versus him. Like seeing that in the comics just pops.
Yeah.
How about Superman? Can you name Superman's villains?
A couple. Just a couple.
I can't pronounce their names.
Brainiac.
Like I know. Okay, Brainiac's the number 1.
There's this one that I like called Parasite.
Parasite. He's purple, right?
He saps all your powers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Darkseid.
Yeah, but he's kind of like an everyone villain. He's like a Justice League villain.
Fine. Who's that little
Superman's
guy?
the one who could do anything.
What about that little guy that you say his name 3 times?
Oh, that guy. That's a Batman one, no?
No, he's Superman.
Mizzlepix or something?
Yeah, he's Superman.
He's Superman?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got like a little head.
Doomsday.
There you go. Zod. What else?
That's 5.
Oh, man, I don't think I can come up. Metallo.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot about that one. I don't think I can come up with any more. That's not bad. That's what, 6?
That's 6.
I don't like Superman.
Who else we got?
I get so bored.
What's another one?
What, popular guy?
Yeah. Who's another popular? Wolverine. But that's, I mean...
He's got a bunch of villains, too.
I think Wolverine plays better when he plays with the whole universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spider-Man's one of those characters that he doesn't need to play with the whole universe. Like, him and his own universe is good. Like, shit could happen where Venom takes over Doc Ock or something like that. Just like Batman. Like, I don't like Batman having Robin and team up with the Bat family. I like Batman on his own, fresh stories. Unfortunately, there's no more fresh stories. I don't think you could do.
Been a while.
That's why those video games were so good, too, because they actually gave you a fresh story and they didn't really expand with Justice League or anything like that. You got Robin, but that's really
for like a few minutes and,
Yeah, he wasn't really that playful. Superman, Superman, I think could work well in his own world.
Yeah,
but you need someone like Darkseid to like threaten the hell out of it. But then, with that, then that's where Justice League comes in.
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't handle it on his own.
I don't know. I don't like how it.
I can't get into that character, man. Like
Superman?
No.
Why?
I just don't like him. I mean, he's just kind of boring to me. I like when he...
We should have invited Raul.
I'm trying to think.
We should have invited Raul to be the third member right now.
There you go.
When stuff like this happens. Oh, man, that would have been fun.
There you go.
That would have been fun.
Been
Actually,
should we just revive it?
Should we try to call him?
Let's call him.
You think he's up?
Let's phone a friend.
Let's see. Let's phone a friend. We're doing something different.
We'll do a lifeline.
We're doing something different.
Let's do it. Let's call him.
I'm going to make sure. Let's see. You
ringing him up right now.
You figure out something else to talk about.
Okay.
Real quick.
So what about... I was going to say, like, I have all these weird little characters that I like. I don't know if you do. Like if you go in the back catalog and you start thinking about characters you've seen or stuff like that.
Depends who.
Well, I mean, there's some on both sides. Like Lobo, he's not in anything.
He didn't pick up.
Okay.
He didn't pick
That's
up.
all right. Maybe he'll call back.
How about we call Sonny? I'm calling Sonny.
Okay.
I'm calling Sonny.
Second lifeline.
See? Like, I'm the nice guy. I want to get people involved in the show.
I guess you're right.
You guys just turn off
We're
your phones.
jerks.
And I saw you checking your phone I don't know how many times today.
Hey. Oh, that's because you're bringing crap up.
Oh, because you're bringing crap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys aren't interested enough in your own topics?
You're ridiculous.
Jesus.
Look at this.
Sonny's not going to pick up either.
No,
He's
he
sleeping.
won't.
Wow. Oh.
You did? I hear noises.
Hello? Hey, what are you doing, buddy?
You right there, buddy? Think Sonny's not really alive right now.
Oh, you're dying. Hey, real quick, who's your favorite superhero?
Besides Batman?
Yeah.
Besides Batman? Batman's his number one?
Yeah.
Batman's your number one?
Yeah.
You sound good. You could have been here.
You should have said
I'll start coughing and you have to pause.
We wouldn't have to pause. So Batman's your number one?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What's like an obscure character that you like? Did you hear me?
Hey, what's a obscure character that you like?
Marvel or DC?
Marvel or DC?
I can really...
Alright, we're going to leave you alone. This is horrible for radio. Alright, you get better. I didn't know Batman was his number one.
Yeah, for a while it was. I haven't asked him for a long time.
I don't believe that.
What do you think he would say? What were you expecting?
I don't know, but I don't believe that part. I don't believe it.
His favorite's Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman?
He likes her a lot.
Yeah, that's who I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
That who I thought.
When New 52 came out, he was really into her for the comic. He said it was pretty good.
Gotcha.
I didn't read it, but...
Gotcha.
Well, the way I learned a lot of Marvel was through the cartoons when I was a kid.
Me too.
So when X-Men was on, I learned like every single X-Men and Spider-Man. I learned all his stuff, even like expanded stuff. Like he would have Punisher would show up or Daredevil would show up. So that's where I learned a lot of those.
Do those count as obscure characters?
No, I mean they're pretty popular, man. They have movies and shows.
How about Blade?
Blade, no, he's got a lot going on.
I think Blade is I think Blade is obscure.
He got 3 movies.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but
who's everyone?
Well, every time you see like these videos, like before Marvel was big, they had Blade and stuff like that.
All right. Who? So you had Lobo?
Yeah.
Who else?
Have you seen Darkseid's daughter? Her name's Grail.
I have not.
She's pretty cool. She's got like a big axe, and she's pretty badass.
Oh, I think I have.
And she's like in this new comic. I forgot what it's called, to be honest with you.
Hey, did it sound like Sonny was not at home?
No, I think that was like the TV or something. I don't know. To me, it sounded like just a TV in the back.
I don't think that sounded like TV in the back.
What did it sound like? A concert? We should drive and see if his car's there.
I think we should drive. Let's Facebook Live this stuff.
Yeah.
Grail, Dark.
You should read the story where she
Dark
appears.
Side. Daughter of Dark
Because
Side.
it's a big Justice League story where Darkseid's daughter appears, and she's pretty good actually. She's a good character. She kicks a lot of ass. She gives them a lot of trouble.
Look at her. Good job for her.
Yeah, I think this is probably in the last 2 or 3 years. So I like to see new characters come up because I mean, the 50th time you see Rhino, you're just kind of like, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it brings
I've
up.
seen this guy a
Oh, I
million freaking
remember.
times.
I remember seeing her.
Yeah,
I remember seeing her. Okay, cool. She looks cool.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. The comic, could definitely recommend it.
She beats Wonder Woman's butt. All right. What's another obscure character you like?
Let me see.
That's 2 so far.
For DC, or do you...
Anyone.
Okay. I'm going to stick to DC. There was this New 52 Suicide Squad. I don't know if you read it.
Nope.
But it was pretty good. There was this guy named King Shark on it.
Oh, he's new?
I don't know if he's new, but to me he was new.
Oh, okay. We're talking about obscure. Okay.
Yeah. And he was just a creepy ass gigantic shark, basically, and he was like a cannibal almost. Like
he's in the movie. He's in
start
the Flash.
killing people and eating people. In the Flash?
Yeah.
In the TV show?
I'm pretty sure that's him.
Oh, yeah, I think
he is in the Flash. That's another episode I watched.
I think he showed up, yeah.
He did show up.
Was he any good in there? I liked him. I mean,
fun.
I wish he would show up more. He was in the Assault on Arkham animated movie. So if you want to see what he's like, you could see that. And probably, I'm trying to think. There was a comic that came out of after Court of Owls happened. A little bit later, they released a comic called Talon, and he was one of the Court of Owl guys.
Okay.
And he basically, I believe he lost his powers or something, and then the court was trying to hunt him down because he went against them.
Okay.
He was trying to give out their secrets and stuff. So he was kind of cool. And then I like Plastic Man.
Is Red Hood an obscure character?
Nah. Too big.
Too big?
Yeah.
So we have Spider-Man Homecoming playing in the background.
Yep.
You remember this movie?
Oh, I love it, man.
Do you what did you feel about the whole MJ thing?
I don't know honestly what I thought about that.
I felt like it was a cheat. It reminded me. You know what it reminded me of? And that's why I don't like it. The Dark Knight Rises.
Why?
When they bring up, you should use your middle name more, Robin. And then they're like, just call me MJ.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. You're right, man.
It brought me back.
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
It brought me back to Dark Knight Rises so bad.
Wow.
And he just messes up that house just like that, like nothing.
I didn't even think about that. Like, that was pretty bad, man.
Yeah.
That was cringy, man.
Like, I don't know, man.
Like, you didn't have to do that. She could have just been her own character.
She could have just been MJ.
I mean, why not, right?
Just bring her up as MJ right away.
Why keep it a secret? Why try to, like, I don't know, make it into something?
I don't know why they were trying to hide. I do like what they did with, like, Shocker here. Like, you kind of see his costume. You kind of don't. Mm-hmm. We're at
only if you know
32
who Shocker
32
is,
minutes in.
You would actually pick it up.
Yeah.
So it's not beating you over the head with it.
No, it's not. But you like
he doesn't have like a thunderbolt on his jacket or something.
No,
like something stupid like that.
Yeah, or Shocker.
Yeah.
Or like even the word Shocker. Like I like how they did it, and they actually bring in both Shockers in this, right?
Yeah.
Like they're legit Shocker characters.
I don't know, but I always knew the first one. I don't know the second one.
I think they were legit Shocker characters, and there was no like name or like no face mask or anything. It's just I like how Marvel does it. It's enough that you know who the character is, but you don't have to have the costume. You know.
Well, and later they teased like Sinister Six as well.
Did they?
Yeah, I mean they. On the boat, there's the Scorpion guy.
Yeah.
And
then at the end.
Yeah.
So hopefully. I think we're going to get Scorpion the next time, and I think we're even getting Kraven, to be honest.
I've been waiting for that one.
Yeah, Kraven's going to be good. Ooh, that got to be another one. Like, we got to make the story of Homecoming, too.
Yeah.
What would you name it? Spider-Man?
I don't know, because look at what's going to happen. I mean, Spider-Man's going to show up, he probably won't have his movie for like 3 years. Or maybe 2 years, right? Because they have Avengers this year, the next Avengers next year, and then maybe after that, Spider-Man.
No, I think we're getting Spider-Man.
So, like a year and a half, maybe?
I think a year and a half.
Yeah, something like that.
But what would you call him? I like that they didn't kill off Keaton.
What would
that we could actually get Vulture back.
Yeah, because I'm tired of them killing everybody.
Yeah, man. No, what would you call the movie?
The next movie? Spider-Man: The Sinister Six. Just go for it. Call it that.
Just go for it?
It's never been done. Call it that. Everybody wants to see that.
I can't find it.
Or Spider-Man. What's that story called? That storyline in the comic where they all go after him and he almost dies.
They all go after Spider-Man. It's coming out July
Haunted or
5th. It's coming out July 5th, 2019. Just 2 months after the release of Avengers 4. Mic drop. So we're getting one next year.
I guess you're right.
Next year we're getting one.
Yeah, well, it's like a year and a half, right?
Next year.
July.
Next year.
Well, that's good. We had to wait too long. We're kind of getting lost in the movie right now.
I like this part.
Yeah.
I like that one with the kid. It's a good movie. Okay.
I like it. Watch it.
I think we reached our end of our episode.
Yeah. Did we ever decide who has the better characters?
I still think Marvel has
Marvel?
better characters.
Yeah, I think it kind of changed my mind a little bit.
Like, okay, let's do the same test.
Okay.
Let's name the characters from Marvel off the top of our head. Spider-Man.
Just a bunch of them?
Yeah, let's go with the good guys.
Okay.
Spider-Man, Venom. Oh shit. Spider-Man, Wolverine.
Yeah.
I guess you could say the X-Men. Let's just put them all in X-Men.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Yep.
So right there, you got 8 characters. You got
X-Men's a lot.
You got 4 characters. More than that.
Yeah.
Okay, who else?
Avengers. That's a lot.
Well, then we could break those down. But we got like Captain America. We got Iron Man. We got the Hulk. Who else we have? Thor. Who else?
Okay.
I guess. Okay. Black Widow.
Okay, man.
Vision. The Guardians.
Yeah.
You got Vision now. Now we're at 11.
War Machine. Falcon.
Ant-Man.
You got all those guys.
Ant-Man was obscure.
Yeah.
He was definitely obscure.
He was.
Would you still call him obscure?
No, not anymore. Well, of course, no. Now you can't.
Okay. I just wanted to see if you kept the same. What else? Who else? We're at 14.
14? I can't think of any. That's all we can think of. Who else?
Doctor Strange, 15.
Oh, there you go. Trying to get
Ghost Rider, 16.
Ghost Rider, Punisher, Daredevil.
Did we say Hulk?
Yeah. No, we did. Yeah, you did.
I don't think I did.
No, you didn't. We
17.
said Thor. Hulk. Who else?
You said someone else.
Ghost Rider. No, you said that.
Yeah.
Daredevil, Punisher.
Oh, Daredevil, Punisher.
We could go to the Netflix people. Iron Fist.
That's cheating though,
Luke
but
Cage,
fine.
You know.
All right, okay, that's 20.
All right, 20.
Can we name 20? We struggled at the end.
Yeah.
Batman, Spider-Man, or Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Green Lantern.
Aquaman. Flash. Cyborg. Yeah.
Is he obscure?
Nah.
Okay.
He was always like around, you know, in the cartoons, even New 52. What else? More DC?
Yeah. See, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good guys only?
Good guys for now.
Let me think about this.
See? Supergirl?
Yeah, okay, fine. Supergirl. Oh, fine. You could do all the Batman ones, basically. Batgirl, Robin.
That's cheating.
Red Hood.
We'll put Bat Family.
Bat Family is like 5.
Yeah.
Does Alfred count?
No, he's part of the Bat Family.
Gordon?
No, Bat Family.
Okay.
So Gordon is one of the... Okay, so who's the equivalent to Gordon in Marvel?
I don't even know.
I don't think there is.
Jameson. He's not a cop.
I guess you could say... Okay.
He's like a civilian or something.
That's what I was looking for, like a civilian.
Yeah.
I guess you could look at Gwen Stacy's dad.
Yeah, but
he didn't stick around.
No, he didn't stick around. Barely anything. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's like 10. Yeah.
Who else?
I don't know. Not good guys. I mean, I can't.
Batman Beyond? No, that's Bat Family. Well, no, we'll say Batman Beyond. That's not Bat Family. That's Beyond. So we got 10.
That doesn't even count, man.
That does count. That's like he's part of the Bat Family, but he's not. He's part of a different generation of Bat
what
Family.
About Constantine?
He's obscure as fuck.
He's popular though.
Is he? They canceled this show.
And that show sucked. Let me tell you that.
They canceled this show.
I forgot about that show, man. I completely forgot about that
But then,
show.
you see, Frank,
I like the movie.
You could come back and say, well, they revived the character. Because they did. They brought him back.
I guess.
Fine. We'll say Constantine. What is that, 11?
Yeah.
Okay, who else? We got to hit 20. We got 9 more.
Manhunter. Martian
Manhunter.
Who else? I can't think of any more. Good guys?
Good guys only.
I can't think of any more. That's 11?
That's 11.
Oh my god. We gotta do better than that.
Did you say Lobo?
He's not good.
He's a good guy.
Oh.
Lobo's a good guy.
He's not good or bad. He's just a...
He's the anti-hero, so Lobo.
Fine. He's kind of like a Punisher, yeah. What else? 12? We're gonna give up? I give up.
12. 12.
Yeah.
12. Let's go villains now.
Villains.
Marvel.
There's all the Spider-Mans. That's like 7, 8, right?
Okay, can you name some of them just so we don't just toss them on together? Venom.
Yeah.
Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Scorpion. We'll say Kingpin. He's part of Daredevil.
Okay.
Let's take him out. He's Daredevil. Carnage. Kraven. Morpheus.
Mysterio.
Rhino.
Shocker.
10. Okay, we'll stop there.
Okay, we'll do 10.
We'll stop there. That's 10. So that's Spider-Man. Who we got? Captain America. Red Hood. No, Red Hood. Red Skull.
Yeah, Red Skull. Crossbones. Who else? Bucky. Winter Soldier, if you want to call him.
No, and see, Winter Soldier was another character.
Yeah.
21.
Maybe 3. We'll give him.
All right, we'll give 3.
We'll give him 3.
Hulk.
So 10 and 3.
Hulk.
Abomination.
Can you say Ross?
I can't think of... Yeah, Ross. 2.
There has to be more with Hulk.
No, not Brainiac. The leader, he's called.
Yeah.
Got that
the
big
leader.
head.
Yep.
3? That's 3?
Fine. 3.
That's all I got.
Who else we got? Cap? No, we said Cap.
Iron Man.
Mandarin. Who's who's that guy? He was.
Wow, I can't think
Hulk's. No. He was Iron Man's.
Who's Iron Man? Oh, what? The Monger?
Yeah.
Monger?
There we go.
Yeah, was he even in the comics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was.
Okay. That shows how much I know. That's 2, right?
That's 2. Who did Mickey Rourke
we can
play?
get 3.
Damn, we could only name
Whiplash?
the characters from.
Yeah, I know, right?
But even okay, see, this is the point though. Iron Man wasn't that big of a character,
Nah.
and so we needed the movies to introduce them. Okay, so that's 3.
3.
Okay, who else?
X-Men.
Okay,
Magneto. Toad. Blob. Who else?
Galactus.
Nah, he's Fantastic Four.
Okay,
But that's another one. What was I thinking about? X-Men.
Magneto. Mystique.
Apocalypse.
Sinister.
Sinister.
Sinister is a good one.
That is a good one. They should put him on screen. Oh, they had a tease for him, right?
Fuck that.
Phoenix?
He had like a company
Does Phoenix
or something.
count or no?
Dark Phoenix counts.
All right.
Dark Phoenix counts.
What else? How many is that?
Yeah,
5?
it's like 4 or 5.
5. Let's stick with 5.
Okay, 5. Who else we got?
What's another group? Fantastic Four. I mean, they have Doctor Doom,
Galactus.
Oh, then if you go Guardians, they were always Thanos.
Always?
Yeah, I mean, well, I think so. No, because he was Avengers too. So I guess if you go Avengers, bad guys.
Okay. All right. So we leave that alone. How about DC now? You got the Batman group.
Yeah.
We already
Batman group like
I think
10,
we already named
probably,
them.
right?
Yeah. We already named them. Superman.
We got what, 3?
We got Lex Luthor. We got Zod. We got Brainiac.
Doomsday.
What
else?
You like Parasite?
Parasite.
So that's 5.
You got Brainiac?
Yep.
I think that's like 5.
Okay, that's 5. Who else we got? Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman.
All the mystic gods. Like.
Yeah, I mean, basically the Greek gods.
That's a cheat.
Ares was always... Well, he's
so
in the
is
movie,
Wonder
right?
Woman... Is Wonder Woman... Now... Okay, I originally said Wonder Woman is Captain America, basically, right?
Yeah.
How about Wonder Woman actually being Thor?
Oh, okay. I could see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
With all the god stuff.
Yep.
That's probably a better comparison.
That's a better comparison. So we'll stick with that.
Yeah. But I mean, I can't name too many of hers. Like Ares.
So you can't name any of them?
It. Just that one from the movie.
Ares. Okay, fine.
That's all I got. Who else? What did we say?
We have Batman's Green Lantern.
Green Lantern has
Sinestro.
Parallax. You ever heard of that?
Yeah. He was in the movie.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, that piece of shit. I forgot that shit happened. That's all I know. Honestly, that's all I know.
See, like so Wonder Woman is one of their main characters, and we can't name any of the bad guys.
Yeah.
Like, officially, we can't name any other bad guys.
No.
And maybe that's because we're not just fans of her.
Maybe.
But we're just looking at, like, pop culture stuff. Like, stuff that just is always in your face.
Oh, she has Cheetah, remember?
Oh, Cheetah. Christian Wiig.
But it's like, that's probably the only reason we know.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, I guess we would have known her. Like, if she showed me a picture, oh, okay, I know Cheetah.
Yeah. But it's like nobody really cares.
No one cares about her, man. Like, it's just...
Even after the movie, nobody's going to care.
See, these movies have a big impact.
Yeah.
Big impact on everything, dude. Like, what happens.
Yeah.
And
well, I like that one page you showed me that's you don't read comics or something like that. Or what is it called? Shut up, you don't read comics.
I forgot. What was the page?
It's just funny because it's like, it actually brings in the comic references to the movies.
No. Wait, so was Flash in Spider-Man? Was Flash in Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah. But
it was that kid?
But it was a really stupid version, like... what was he, like a little rich kid or something?
I think so. He's right there. He always, like... He was the DJ?
He was, like, such, like, a non-threat at all. I don't know. He was supposed to be... He wasn't even, like, a bully, right? I mean...
No, these guys are really young.
He kind of just bothered him a little bit, but, I mean...
Was he a freshman? Is Spider-Man a freshman?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. He might have been second year.
Sophomore?
Yeah.
Second year.
I remember when I was a sophomore, this guy, I think I said something to some guy who was older than me, and he's like, "Oh, so you're a hardcore sophomore now?" It's like, what the fuck? It always stuck with me. So now, like when I think about Spider-Man being a sophomore, I'm like, this kid. Oh man,
he had a retainer. All right,
when he hacks the suit.
I think we're probably done with this episode. Maybe.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add to it,
man? No, that's about it.
That's it.
That's really about it.
All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I don't know if it's longer or shorter or whatever in between, but it's not how long it is. It's how you work it. So anyway, Frank, where can they find us? Wow, well, that was horrible English. I'm just going to say it. Where you guys could find us is at 3 Nerds on a Sunday on Twitter, Facebook. That's probably where the most active we're on.
Yeah.
Where else?
Look on iTunes, look on Google Play Podcasts, any podcast app really. Just type in 3 Nerds on a Sunday and you'll find us there. We have a website too, but not quite as important. You're probably going to use this on an app and stuff like that, so you could download it and watch it.
Sonny, I know you're not sick. You're faking it. You probably drank too much since St. Patrick's Day was yesterday. And you can't give me shit anymore because you canceled the day of. So, there you go.
So tell us, Marvel or DC?
Yeah. Hey, guys, go on our Facebook. Let us know what you like, Marvel or DC. We did have a poll up, and that poll was, since the Avengers trailer came out, are you going to watch it or are you going to wait for the movie? Frank and I already have our tickets. Frank actually has 2 tickets. He's going on. Are you going the next day or the same day?
Yeah, the next day. Thursday and Friday.
Because we're going at 11:15 p.m. Which is basically Friday. It basically negates everything that I was trying to say about going early, but the work schedule and all that.
Yeah,
I get it. But I still want to be one of the first, like watching it.
I'd rather see it Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
All
it.
right. Cool.
Later, guys.